shoes. Hello, friends. I just want to thank those of you who are on my Patreon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being over there with me. If I should ever disappear off of YouTube, I'm either on Patreon or, and all you have to do to find me on Patreon is just, you could search for my name. It's that simple. Or just go to patreon.com/Amy Satori. And I plan to keep that going for a while, although I do have complications with that sometimes. It's kind of a pain in the butt every once in a while, but yeah, other announcements to come. So I thought we'd do Pick a Deck. We haven't done that for a while. I did it over on Patreon. I think it was last week, and it was really fun. So I thought I'd do it for you guys this week, since I split October up into like beginning, middle, and end. So we don't have a collective love reading this week. So I thought I would just do this for fun and just see where our men are at. Okay, so I got 4 piles that I'm going to put a screenshot on here, or probably just did, or I'm doing it right now. So just check out these 4 decks and see which one resonates for you. And then just pick out which one. And if I forget to timestamp, I appreciate those of you who go ahead and do it for me. Thank you. Check out the comments just in case somebody's done that. But I also have Kuan Yin cards. So I'm going to choose a Kuan Yin to go along with each different masculine deck. Okay. So I'm not sure what Spirit is going to want to talk about. So I'm just going to pick a pile. I'm just going to pick a pile. Pile number 1, the masculines in pile number 1. Okay, Spirit, just give us a message for the masculines that are in pile number 1, please. Let us know whatever you want to convey. Let's just leave it wide open. Whatever they want to convey about the masculines in pile 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Oh, wow. Okay. So this masculine's got, let me just put it in order for a minute. Okay, so this masculine is going through major transformation right now. He feels, in some ways, he's betrayed you, and he feels really bad about that, and he's just kind of left you for dead. He is in a lot of mental conflict or he's been kind of stuck in his head for a while, but he knows if he stays stuck there, that some other, suitors might come along and snag you up. And the other suitor would come rushing up and be like, "Are you okay, ma'am? Are you okay? Can I take those swords out of you?" And she's going to be so relieved that someone cares that she's, going to get swept up by this other knight in shining armor. So he wants to get unstuck. He wants to start going forward from just standing there with this coin in his hand, and he's actually going to go forward to offer it. And it is going to be a lot being offered, not just one little text message or one little, anything. It's going to be bam, 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 bam. Like Cupid's arrows are going to hit you hard. And he's doing that too, because he's done a lot of transforming, and it feels like he's just done like a lot of even maturing. And he's known that he also has to like put death to certain things in his life right now. And he's like, instead of raising a surrender flag, he's like stuck a death flag in it. Like, it is dead. It is dead to me. There's something in his life that he feels is dead to him now, because he's not going to betray his woman anymore. Yeah. And he's done with the mental conflict over the whole thing. He's done. He just wants to go flying forward. So let's get a Kuan Yin card for him as well. Woo. Good fortune granted. Wow. Just as there are physical seasons upon the earth, the soul too goes through its seasons. Spring in the soul heralds a time of birth. Wow. New ideas, new inspirations, new energy to take action, new life, new connections, and new gifts abound. New life and good fortune are headed your way. Wow. He's not going to let you get away. He's not going to let some other guy feel sorry for you and come forward and start taking you out. That's not about to happen on his watch. No. So, let me feel into him. Let me do some light language for those masculines in number 1 pile. He's like, this is the biggest decision in my life. Like, do I really want to, it's like, of course I'm taking it quite seriously. And I want to jump when the time is right. Like, I've been just waiting for that right timing. And it's not, and a little bit of it has been avoidance over like the guilt of what he'll have to explain and what he'll have to tell his feminine. But he's to the point where it's like passion is overriding everything. Truth, he said, is overriding everything too. Like, she has to know what I'm really about and what my ultimate truth is. And one of those substantial truths right now, significant truths right now, is that she's my woman for life. She's it for me. And that's all. He says, that's all I have to say right now. He just got all embarrassed. Like I said, I just said too much. So he wants you to know the truth of what's been causing the mental conflict for him and what's been keeping him stuck. And he wants to make up for that by telling you the truth. And it's like, I'll tell you everything, anything and everything you want to know. Like, I'm coming to you with the truth. Wow. Earnest is a word that comes to mind as well. He's had like, he's always known it was you, and he was kind of waiting for you to kind of get on the same page. Not that you didn't know, but like somehow he was waiting for you to say or do something that really clicked for him. Like, okay, we're there. And so that just happened recently. And so he feels totally aligned with her now. They're on the same page. I just saw a cat. I just saw is it a kitten or a cat? It's a cat or a kitten or something. He just gave it to her. That could symbolize energy work. Cats are energy work as well. So maybe just healing, he offers her healing. Maybe he sends her healing from a distance if you guys are apart. Aligning even of the chakras or something like that. He like sometimes interesting. It's like he does a guided meditation to clear chakras and he imagines you there too. Like you guys are holding hands and he's clearing the both of you. He does that for you guys. That's sweet. I just saw him playing a guitar and it's very soulful. I think he made the song. I think he's not just playing a song. I feel like he's making a song and it's very, very heartfelt, very, very, very deep for him. Like he's kind of, his mind is blown at his own ability to be able to share from the heart. You did this to him. You opened him up like this. He wasn't like this before. He wanted to kind of be this way before. He wanted to be this kind of person he's becoming now before. But it wasn't with the right person. So it's like he knew he had it in him, but he's pretty proud of himself right now. He's thinking he's some kind of creative genius or something. Very cute, very, very cute energy. And he goes, well, what do you think's been taking so long? Like I've been doing a lot of this, I can't just give you the minimum by the time I show up with everything that's happened. I'm not just going to say, hi, like I see it sometimes in my video, just show up and say hi. They're not looking for anything fancy. And my God, if you're a masculine watching this, it's like, they don't care. They just want you. Some of you are like, well, yeah, but when she has to explain the backstory, I want there to be a real good story on how it unfolded though. like that makes up for what the backstory is. That's cute. I mean, he's got a point though. He's got a point because if he did all this stuff, then everyone's gonna be like, you're with that guy who's totally unemotionally or emotionally unavailable. What did you have faith in that guy for? He's like, no. This is gonna be slam dunk. Like this is gonna be so impressive that none of your friends or family or anybody's gonna say you made the wrong choice. So that's cute. That's cute. You can see his point, right? Let him do what he's got to do. Let him come to you the way that he feels he needs to. He's working very hard to make that happen. And trust me, he misses you as much as you miss him. And he just, I feel like almost like he's greasing back his hair, like checking the mirror. He just wants everything to be perfect for you. Oh my gosh. If only you guys knew that these feminines don't care at all how you show up. You could be greasy, grimy, big old belly, nothing matters. None of it matters to your feminine, trust me. Okay. Something about crystals too. Oh, some of you, for some reason they're coming. Some fairies have been helping you guys. And they're saying to hang a crystal, like one of those prism crystals that put off rainbows. They want you to put one of those in a window so it puts rainbows all over the place. They said it'll clear negativity from what's been there before too. Yeah, in case either of you were like living in a place where you had an ex there or something like that, like it'll help clear the energy and bring in a happier energy in that same space if you have to be there. So, all right. Masculine number 2. Okay, so masculine number 1 was this deck that looks like this. Masculine number 2. And this is like a mini like Art Nouveau type of deck. The other one was, what was that one? I don't know. It's kind of like just a Rider-Waite. It's like a classic. I think it's called Classic Rider-Waite or something. It's not real classic though, because it's kind of cartoony. Anyway. All right, masculine number 2. Where are you guys coming from right now, or what's going on? What does Spirit want to tell us about masculine number 2? Another 5 cards. So 5 is change, you guys. They're really going through some change right now. Major changes, they just said. Justice in the cards a lot right now too. So they're really wanting to do right by you. Oh my gosh, I just said that and I got the Death card. Transformation. Major changes in transformation. Then oh wow. Oh, holy cow. Wow. Dang. Okay. Dang. This guy's like so in his, like, he is salivating for you. He is just like, let me the hell at her. Let me at her right now. Like he can't take it anymore. He can't stand it anymore. He's got Knight of Swords. So he wants to rush in and communicate. King of Wands, he's completely devoted and faithful and committed to you and strong and passionate. And I feel like there's even like women falling all over this guy, and look at him. He's like stone faced, like, yeah, don't even, no, my heart is with someone else. Don't even think about it. Don't even do it. Don't even, no. And he's like, when he goes rushing in and he causes this final transformation to happen, I feel like this person's blue, right? But it's like, that makes me think of a Smurf. So it's like they're going from a little person to like a large and in charge person there. And then they got 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands is about like, oh, I just got undefeated. You can't defeat me. Like wow, this guy is like, wow. It's just so impressive. It's just like he's like unwavering faith. Nothing is going to take, nothing and no one will stop me from having my victory with that 3 of Cups. He's going to be celebrating, taking you out for dinner, making you feel, he just said like a princess, like making you feel special somehow. Holy crap. Like this guy is like on fire. 4 of Wands. Just, I went to put it on the top of the deck just to put it away. And then I was like, well, I better keep those out. When I pulled it out, 4 of Wands. Marriage, going to the next level, moving in together. This makes me think of, if you guys aren't on my Instagram, you should be on there because, Oh my gosh, there's the sweetest testimonial on there, a recent one, where she's talking about, you predicted all this stuff for me like over a year ago. And I was very much like, yeah, right. I don't think any of that's going to happen. But Amy, you're very sweet, And then she said it all started rolling out and she's like, holy crap, are you kidding me? Like, it went so fast. It went so fast. And I was like, I told you he was coming. And so now they're like talking about moving in together. They live in different states. They're talking about like how to come together. And he said, you're the one for me. It's all been said. It's all been said out in the open, Okay, so let's get a card for him. God, these cards are so weird. There we go. The divine plan is always happening, even if it appears to be going backwards at an alarming rate. Do not give it in to doubt. Do not dispense with trust. The ocean appears, do not dispense with trust. Okay, the ocean appears to pull back in order to build another wave that will soon reach the shore. And I just heard like tsunami. So it is with the unfolding of life and the mysterious workings of grace. Trust unconditionally and celebrate, dude. Oh my gosh. Celebrate. Unwavering faith. You got to match his faith. You got to, he's coming. And when he hits, it's going to be hard. It's going to be incredible. Like it just feels, I don't know. It's like this guy's breaking a sweat. Like he is making up for lost time. He's just coming fast. Surprise. I just got the word surprise. Okay. He just said, here I am. Surprise, here I am. I'm like, what are you going to do with me now? Now you're never getting rid of me. Oh. Oh, he just imagines picking you up and just being like, oh, just the biggest hug ever. Oh, he's going to be so happy, so happy. You guys obviously are both going to be tremendously happy. But I just feel his heart like, oh my God, finally, she's in my arms. I'm shaking and so I say, oh, I feel I'm getting all teary. For a long time, he's been like cuddling you in his covers, imagining that you're in the bed with him. And that's home for him. That's his place that he goes sometimes, even in his imagination, like just seeing you there in the bed, seeing you there in the bed, seeing you there in the bed, probably all kinds of atmospheres, but you're always in the bed. Like, cause that's like home for him. So very sweet. He said she deserves so much more than what she's been thinking that she would ever get from me. I know that she's had high hopes, and I just haven't had the guts to tell her, because I don't like, I have told her how I feel, but in kind of roundabout ways, but he was avoiding it because he didn't want to let her down or hurt her in any way, shape, or form. And so he's been like actively protecting you if you're the feminine, and also just trying to straighten everything out so that you don't get any bumps or bruises when you guys come into union. He just and now it's just like he's just got no tolerance for having patience anymore. Almost, he's just like, I don't care what it takes. I don't care what it takes. So he must be also considering the lockdowns and stuff that are going on. Some of you guys are even in other countries and having a tough time trying to get to your person. And who knows? I mean, are they going to keep us all from being able to get married? I mean, that's a possibility too. If London's not even letting, it's like these times are crazy, man. But this masculine's like, I'm not letting nothing stop me. I don't care if I have to like travel through the mountains or if I have to travel through the middle of the earth. Like I will fly. I will. There isn't like it. He's like a camel. He's like a camel. He could go all day and all night. and just to make it to you. Yeah, it just made me think of that song. Like I would walk 10,000 miles. Okay. Wow. Okay, there's a card peeking out at the bottom. 3 of Wands, finally going outside of his comfort zone to manifest this puppy. He's like, damn straight, he just said. And Page of Cups. So he's going to apologize. He's going to apologize that it took so long and that he didn't believe in himself or that he didn't believe in your connection enough to know that you know, all that's entailed. Not all the masculines are watching this channel to know, like, you know, that it's all right. Once you guys come into union, like things really shift and change for you guys and for the better. And it's not as difficult as they imagine. You know, every true love couple that have come together, they always have gone through this big, long, elaborate song and dance and things. And they always regret taking so damn long. They're always like, God, I was so like in my head about the whole thing. And it went so much better than I ever was anticipating. So that's totally the energy of this guy. He's just like, I don't even care anymore. I'm just going to do it right now. Yeah, it doesn't even feel like he's even considering being careful. It's like, I don't even care about being careful. I just have to be with her right now. Okay. Oh, I just got a stampede, like stampede. It feels that way to him, an energy of like a stampede. And if a stampede happens, you get out and do something about it. You jump on your horse and you go take care of it. You don't just sit there and go, oh, looks like 100 cows are coming through town or running through the street in front of my house. And I'm just kidding. I actually had that happen in Mexico. Was it Mexico? No, it was Costa Rica. I was in my hotel room and all of a sudden I heard this, and it was like, what? And I went to the window and like, I swear, like a good 50 to 75 wild horses went running right in front, like right by the car, like right in front of my place that I was staying in. So like that, like you know, I suppose if you're just visiting, you're just going to like look out there and be amazed by it and take pictures or whatever. But no, this guy's like, no. He's done. He said he's done. Washed his hands of something too. It kind of reminds me of like when you have a really awful job and you always want to quit and you really don't want to be doing it in any way. It's like he quits and he just walks off. Like he's just like, no, but it's more about like, I'm done with this life. I want that life. Like, yeah. It's like he doesn't care about anything except getting to you, being with you, starting a life with you, having a baby maybe. Wow. Okay, masculine number 3, the kitty cat cards. That they're not actually called that. They're called like cat mini tarot or something like that. Just look for that if you ever want to buy them. Okay, they are really cute. Oh my gosh, they're cute. Okay, so masculine number 3, please. They said, great work. They're congratulating masculine number 3. Maybe he's overcome something. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Ooh, well. Okay. This guy is also ending a chapter of his life, beginning a new one where he's going to start communicating with his feminine. She makes his heart glow. He feels like a little kid, even thinking about her. He feels all giddy and excited, and he's going to courageously bound forward into that fulfillment that he knows he can have with you. He knows that you are his place in this world, and that you guys have limitless possibilities in terms of ways that you could be happy or be fulfilled with each other. And he knows that he can truly be himself with you, like he could be with no one else. I feel like this particular masculine might be experiencing sightings of some wild animals, maybe snakes, lizards, hawks, anything natural or wild. He's been there. I feel like nature has been helping him see signs and things. So yeah, he's wanting to communicate very clearly. He's not going to leave from any misunderstandings. He's going to clarify everything to make sure you guys are on the same page about everything. He is going to heal things between you guys. He's going to get you guys both feeling satisfied, relaxed, happy, content. And he's going to paint you guys a picture that will paint you a picture that is full of hope and eager anticipation for even being able to take some time out with each other, or just he's going to make you a priority. He's going to make sure that you guys have adequate like date night, and that he comes home at a certain time. He's making you a priority in his life, and he's going to jump in with all this courage to have that communication that brings this family together and this fulfillment together. He knows that you are the yin to his yang. He knows that you are a perfect balance for him. And he knows when you guys have children, or if he already has children or anything like that, that it's going to be a very well-balanced, happy, blessed union. All right, so let's take a look at a Kuan Yin. Okay. Love makes all things possible. Didn't I just say that with the world card? And he knows anything's possible. Love makes all things possible. Take your time, commit to your inner journey, and don't give up. The Divine Mother is always there. Success will be yours. So it feels like slow and steady wins the race, or something like that. He's had that kind of a mindset, and he's been slowly building a foundation for you guys underneath things that you haven't been seeing, making sure his job is solid. The location is a good location. Like, I just see like ironing out details, ironing out his plan. And then now is the time when he's about to pounce. He's about to jump into this future, into the healing, into the healing communication with you. Okay, so it feels like it's almost like you have my word, you have my promise, or something like that. He's like shaking your hand, which is kind of weird, but I mean, I think the point is like, I'm a man of my word is what he's saying. I'm a man of my word. You could shake my hand and it's my truth. Like I haven't been messing with you. Like if he's told you something like we're going to be together, or I want to have a family with you, or something like that, he was telling you the God's honest truth, and he does plan to fulfill that promise to you. So don't doubt him. He is coming, and you guys are going to go through a major healing, and I feel like relief involved. Like, oh, thank God. Okay, all right. And he's planning to, take care of you somehow. Take care of you and the family, and make sure everybody is safe and protected at this time. And it's taken some courage, because it's like he's going against the grain about something. There's something he's like kind of having to swim against the current in order to make all this happen. And he's been exhausted, but he also knows that he will have not only his own wishes granted and his dreams come true, bringing this all together, but he also knows that he's going to flip and make your day, like make your year, make your life, really. So it'll be worth the wait, you guys, with this one. It'll be worth the wait for sure. And he's right there about to make a move. Okay. I'm not even going to bother to ask what the move is. We don't want to know. You guys don't want to know what they're about to do. Seriously, you'd either be overwhelmed or it would blow the surprise, and you don't want that. So just know that you've completely captivated his heart, and he's about to do something about it. Okay. So masculine number 4. This is more like I think this is called the Radiant Rider-Waite, but a mini deck of it. All right. Oh, this one's being kind of sexual. This one's being kind of like, he's being playful and flirty, and he's like wanting to come on to you. He's like wanting to, bow chicka bow wow. He's got some things on his mind and some ideas rolling around in that head of his. I feel like it's like a ping pong ball in his head. Ting, 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 ting. We could do this. We could do that. Oh, it would be fun. Oh my gosh. Like his imagination's going wild. I feel like some people in his environment are like hello, are you paying attention right now? What are you thinking about? And he's just smirking. You don't want to know. Oh my gosh, I just keep shuffling the cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so he knows that you're his true love. He knows you're just sitting there pretty all like in your queendom, and he thinks that you're very mature and receptive and kind and loving and like the perfect mom energy even. And he knows that if he doesn't come out from hiding, he is going to miss out on this love with you. Like you're not going to wait for too long. And so it keeps him awake at night. I feel like he's just like, God, how am I going to come out of this hiding space? It's almost like it makes me think of like if you were a child and you went and hid thinking it was a funny joke or something like that, and you stayed hidden, and then you heard all the family members start talking about it and be like, I think she might actually be gone. I think she really might be missing. And like they're really kind of stressing about it. And they're like, oh my gosh, like what if, and they start coming to terms with you being gone and the whole, and you're like listening to all of it going, it's like, is this too late to jump out or should I jump out or is it going to freak him out? Or like, it kind of has that kind of a weird feel to it. Like he feels so awkward about coming out right now, like coming out of hiding, but he wants to share his secrets with you and tell you what he's had to walk away from in order to be with you, like what he has had to what he's had to resist. I feel like the 8 cups are like temptation. I feel like the devil's been trying to get him to go the other direction all along, and he has fought and fought and fought and fought and fought, stressing over it, awake at night, like but they're offering me all these 8 cups. Like these are incredible cups, and who knows where the offer is coming from. It might be, another path or other paths or other people's opinions saying you should go this way or go that way. Or, if you do this thing, you're gonna, make all this money or make all the, then your name will be written in the stars and and he's just like, you know what? He ultimately is choosing passion. He's choosing you because you are his true love, and he just can't hide you anymore, and he can't hide his feelings from you anymore. And he's just got to tell you how he feels. And he's got to thank you for being this for him the whole time. Wow. All right. I feel like looking at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, he wants a new beginning. He wants a new fiery beginning. He's feeling super passionate about, letting the cat out of the bag. He wants to I just saw the word news. He wants to let the cat out of the bag and share news, maybe news with you, or maybe news, but it could be like he just calls and says, hey, guess what? I've walked away from it all. I've just relocated. Now I'm near you, or any of that type of stuff. But he wants to share some news with you, or just share news about it, about your connection, and about maybe even a message or news about you being his true love. The divine mother's love. Yeah, that looks like a divine mother's love to me. What? If we don't trust our divine connection, we can feel like, what does that say? Like a lost child, uncertain, insecure, afraid. Yet when the child knows that the mother is always there, waiting, naturally stepping. That's so funny because that's that Queen of Pentacles energy. Waiting, naturally stepping in when needed, but otherwise trusting in the child's ability to live his own life, then getting lost for a time is just part of the adventure. It's not frightening, it's freeing. So the way that she has lovingly supported him and been consistently there for him has been what's set him free from these pulls in all these different directions and all these things he once thought were these really beautiful shiny cups. They're just nothing to him anymore. He's just, no, you can't convince me that thing is a treasure. It kind of reminds me of like Labyrinth, at the part where that woman was trying to convince her, oh, look, here's your favorite teddy bear. And here's that, look at this candelabra over here. And this little blah, 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 blah. And she's all trying to convince her that you're in love with all these things. You really love all these things. They're from your bedroom from when you were little. And she tries really getting her going at all with all this nostalgia. And he even tries to charm her. If you haven't seen it, you got to see this movie. So they're like on the dance floor, and he's even trying to be like, you love me, you love me. And so I feel like this masculine has seen through all the BS. He's seen through all that, like, it's none of that's even nothing. Let's forget about it. He's dropping it all, and he's walking away for the one that he knows is his true love at his core. And he's free falling into that love. So he's going to come out of hiding. Expect some kind of news. And he is happy to put that coin in your lap. So it could even be like, I just felt like a lapdog. I don't know if it's because you have a lapdog, or it's because he's bringing you a lapdog, or he thinks you should have one. I don't know, but I just saw that. So I guess that's it. I guess we've covered them all. Hopefully some of that resonated for you, or all of it. Sometimes it can be a combination of all of them, different aspects of them on different days, or, that kind of thing. So hopefully it just gives you some encouragement. And yeah, anything else Spirit wants to say about these masculines? They said the number 4 masculine is coming the quickest, and then the number 3, and then the number 2, and then the number 1. That's interesting. All right, you guys, have a beautiful week. And again, please join me over on Patreon if you want more of these types of videos. I do bonuses. I do energy reads for the whole month. I do your own pick a decks, just special to those of you. It's a smaller group, so it's more specific usually. And then I also do messages from Spirit just for you guys over there too. So, and I do have some examples even of those videos if you want to go check it out, of past posts. So have a good one. And if you want to get a session, just go to amysatori.com/services. And then you can click on remote services, means I get on the phone with you, or I Zoom with you for 20 to 45 minutes. You choose one or the other, and then I do all of my services during those 20 or 45 minutes. So you don't have to order like a specific, like some of you do get like a custom light language blessing for your particular situation, or you can get a quick relationship spread or a twin flame check-in. You can order those different things, some of them a la carte. But ultimately, it's like once you have my attention, once you have the 20 or 45 minutes, we can talk about everything and anything under the sun that you want to talk about. And I'm just there to support you and talk to your spirit guides and bring it all together and give you some clarity on that. So, and any of you who've had my readings, I would love if you could put a testimonial down below in the comments for everyone else to read. I love it when you guys do that. And I love sharing those types of testimonials on my Instagram as well. So have yourselves a beautiful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye. If you like my videos, please like, subscribe, and share them with your friends. Also, feel free to join me at patreon.com/Amy Satori, where I post monthly energy readings, pick a decks, and other goodies for members only, including discounts for readings and being entered to win a free reading at the end of the year. Memberships start as low as $5.55 a month. Sometimes I even put my free collective love readings on Patreon first before uploading them here to YouTube. If you're wanting more information about my show on TuneIn Radio, how to order a personal reading, or other goings-on, you can check the description of my videos for the most up-to-date information.